What's going on, y'all? Today is May 22nd, and today is actually going to be a short day for me. So I decided to kind of make it an admin day. I've been on my computer all morning, been researching some more work, and applied for a couple more work opportunities. So and then I'm just going to chill with the wife today, spend some time with her. So she's doing my route right now, and then I got one Dlivrd catering order that I'm about to do. So it's about 10:30. I got to be there at 11. So I'm heading there now, and then at the end of this video, I'm gonna kind of do my 4-month review. I've been in business for 4 months, so I just want to kind of give you my take, everything I learned, and want to pass on. And then I'm also gonna rate the apps that I use right now. I have 5 apps that I'm active on. I'm just gonna kind of rate them from 1 through 5. So that's pretty much it. So let's get it. All right, man, just picked up my order. It's from Freebirds again. Been here before. So just 2 boxes. I could have drove my car for this. And it's not going far. It is going to Google Fiber. I'm assuming like the corporate office or something. So it's got a lot of instructions on how to get in. So they talking about I gotta go to a parking garage and pay to get in the garage, and they'll validate it and all that. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna park on the street and roll this in on this dolly right here. So I ain't paying nothing. All right, man, so I am downtown San Antonio. I couldn't even film this delivery because ain't nowhere to park. The lady wanted me to park in the garage. Let's see how much this mess costs. My van don't even fit in there. So this is the building I delivered to. It was on the 4th floor, and you can't park nowhere. There's no parking everywhere. The lady said go inside the parking garage and pay. Here's the parking right here. First of all, I can't fit in there, 7 feet. And it's starting at $6. I said, heck no. So I ended up parking my van on the street, way over there, right there. And told the security guard so they don't tow my stuff. It only took about 10 minutes to make this delivery. So. All right, look like I'm good. No tickets. I'm about to get up out of here. I got some good parking skill. I barely squeeze up in here. Hey man, these people be lying, man. I was trying to park right here. Got a little loading spot, and the lady said I can't park there. She got 2 deliveries coming. Ain't nobody there. Is that I thought that was DeMar DeRozan. What are you doing over here? So yeah, man, she over there lying, man. She just didn't want to let me to park there. Look at this guy. Bro, what is you doing, bro? You think he's Spider-Man? Man, do all downtowns look like this? There's always construction, every street, roads blocked off, every street. They just don't never finish nothing in downtown areas. What is up with that? I hate coming downtown. All these streets blocked. I'm trying to get to the freeway. I got a detour like 3 times. Can y'all finish something? Don't start no new projects until you finish something. Ooh, a taco truck right there. Man, yeah, I have to bring me and my wife gonna have to come downtown, man. Hit up some of these taco trucks. I think this place was on the news. this little music place. Because of all this construction, this lady was losing customers and stuff, and was losing money and all that stuff. So I don't know if she had a lawsuit or what. They gave her some money back, but not like she lost a lot of money. I think this is the place. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, wife. Change of heart. I was about to head home, spend some time with her. I was doing kind of making this an admin day. I was gonna work 4 days a week this week, but got $100 something order. It's a long drive. It's to Kerrville, which is it's about an hour from my house. But I'm on the other side of San Antonio, so I don't mind going that way. So I'm gonna just go do this one delivery. It's for $100 something, and then take it home. So I couldn't resist, man. Anything 100, anything. And especially since it's not like, you know, like going to Austin or nothing like that. So I'm gonna knock this out. Man, I remember this place. I picked up from here before. Pretty much every delivery that comes out of here is gonna be a long drive. I think last time I drove, I forgot how far it was, but it was pretty far. So let me see what I got. All right, man, this is what I picked up. Just 10 pipes. I don't know what these are for, but on the order does not have an address. It just says the city that I'm going to and the street, but no address. So it took a while to get a hold of the customer. It took about almost 10 minutes. So I am going to submit 4 minutes of reimbursement for the wait time, and I'm about to head out. So it's gonna be about an hour drive and make this money and head home. All right, man, that drive wasn't bad at all. Took about an hour, and smooth sailing, no traffic or nothing. So it looks like these little pipes are coming to this area right here. So I'm about to go drop these off and head home. All right, man, I'm done. Got that delivered. It took a while. This guy right here is the supervisor, and that product that I dropped off is not the correct product. So he said that they could still use it, but they might end up taking it back to where I picked it up. He actually has to pass by there anyway, so he's gonna take it back if he needs to. But they're gonna try to use it anyways. And I did contact customer support, and they said it's cool. As long as they take it, you good. I just wanna make sure I'm gonna get paid. So I didn't know if I was gonna have to take it back or not, but all good. So I'm about to head home and call it a day. All right, so I am in the city of Bandera, and I've heard from people that's born and raised in Texas that this city is the most original country town in all of Texas. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's offensive to some people, but they say that this is the most original countryest town in Texas. So I'm not going through the downtown area, but I've been through there before, and they do got some country looking stuff. They still got like saloons and stuff over there, but I don't know, look the same to me. So I don't know if that's true. Yeah, that's downtown area, or their main street is right over there. But I'm kind of like taking a shortcut. So that's the main downtown area over there. All right, y'all. So I'm back home. Done for the day. I was not planning on working today. Today was gonna kind of be an admin day for me, and just kind of spend time, looking for more work. I did apply for another job opportunity, but I had a Dlivrd order that I accepted, so I was just gonna do that and come back home, spend time with the wife, and do some more job searching. But I did get that order on the way home, so anything $100, I'm pretty much gonna take it. And I don't mind driving to, that was Kerrville that I went to, which is actually not a bad drive. So anyways, I didn't make that much. Like I said, I wasn't planning on working anyways. So I made $31 with Dlivrd, and then I made 105 with dispatch. So it's like 136 total. And I had a great weekend. I actually made $280 over the weekend doing food orders. So I was already off to a great start, so wasn't planning on working, but ended up working anyway. So anyways, I just want to kind of go over, I've been in business for 4 years. I'm not going to go over my whole life story. If you have questions about my van, my business, or even the apps that I use, please check out my community page. So go to my page and go to community, and I wrote a nice long, a lot of information right there about my business. And if your question's not answered there, then definitely you can reach out. But so as many of you know, I started my business in January 7th to be exact. So been in it for 4 months. I was not planning on doing gig apps as my primary source of income, but it's been really good where I'm at here in San Antonio. And I'm like kind of addicted to it now. So, allows me to stay local. Allows me to stay close to home and get, work very few hours, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. And I make the money that I need to make. So I just so when I look back at how I did everything, I would have to say that I would do everything pretty much the same. The only difference that I would do, knowing what I know now, is I probably would not have bought the van that I bought. And I love that van. It's a great van. And it is my very first van, so it's special to me. But your very first vehicle does not have to be your dream vehicle. And I'm kind of learning that. So if I knew that I was only going to do gig apps, because my original plan was I was going to do expedite. I was going to do, that's the whole reason I got my authority and my MC. So I could do those long runs and make a lot of money. So I wanted to buy a newer van, but now that I'm addicted to gig apps and it's very, it's pretty consistent where I'm at, I think the only thing I would have did differently is bought a cheaper van. So I probably would have, I had $15,000 to start with, and I would have used that money to buy my first van. I did raise an extra $5,000 through GoFundMe. So basically I had $20,000. I could have bought a $20,000 van, had no payment at all. And, you could definitely find a used van that's, in good enough condition that you could do gig apps, local runs. So that's one thing I probably would have did differently. I would have bought an older van so that I could save money faster. Even though I still don't pay my loan on my van, it's $600 a month. I don't pay it because I do have a passive income, but I'd rather keep that passive income instead of paying my van loan. So that's one mistake that I made. So if you're gonna go the gig app route, well, at least for me, I can only speak for myself, but I would have bought a cheaper van. So that's number one. And then number two is, number two would be, I would have never got the $1 million policy. So when I first started, I got the $1 million policy because I was hooked up with a company, dispatching company that required me to have it. And they were going to book loads for me, to run interstate. And I never won a bid though. I did it for about 2 or 3 weeks, never won a bid. I got frustrated really quick because I was, that money, that $1 million policy is very expensive. And so I got rid of it right away. So I probably would have never got it at all if I knew that I was just going to be doing gig apps. So that's the only two mistakes that I could think of over these past 4 months. As far as like getting my business together, I feel like there's no rush. I have time. I'm not going to rush, getting my website and flyers and business cards and all that, because I am just a one-man show. So I'm basically taking this whole year to just kind of figure out what I want to do and save money and build. So there's no rush in this game. This is hopefully a lifelong business, and hopefully I can pass it on to my kids. So that's pretty much it with my business. I don't really have much more to say about it. Like I said, I'm still kind of a rookie, still learning a lot from you guys, from everybody. I still watch YouTube videos like crazy. I'm never going to stop watching them because that's how I learn. But yeah, those are only two things I could think of as far as getting started, my first four months. So I just want to go over the difference between my 9 to 5 to the way I am now. So obviously the 9 to 5, you're a little more secure. Obviously, you get a paycheck every 2 weeks or every week, however you get paid. Great job security, guaranteed work, all the benefits and everything. For me personally, I liked my job. I really did like it, but it was an hourly job, and there was a lot of times I didn't get to work the full 8 hours. So I would do DoorDash or, Grubhub on the side, on my way home. And I maxed out at $150. So if you work an 8-hour day, $150, that's what you're going to get. They're kind of stingy on overtime. So, every now and then you'll get to work overtime, but leaving that life, that work life is, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little nerve-wracking. I was nervous, because you really just don't know what's gonna happen. So I didn't know if this van business was gonna work or not. I didn't know what type of work, if I was gonna get consistent work. So it definitely can be stressful, and it's not easy taking that leap, because basically I'm on my own. I have no help at all. You got to get your own medical, dental, everything. It's all on you. But the thing I like about it is that I can make as much money as I want. It all depends on how much I put into it. So there's nobody that can say you got to stop working. You work 8 hours, you got to stop. None of that. I can take vacation whenever I want to. I can take a day off whenever I want to. Having all that control, I love it. I wish I did this 5-10 years ago. So my old job, I made $150 a day. So now I only try to make $200 a day. That's all I need. But just to give you an example, so last week, and I use Gridwise. Gridwise tracks my miles, tracks all my earnings, all my expenses, everything you need to know about what you're doing. You could track it on Gridwise. So I highly recommend that. So just to give you an example, so last week, May 15th through the 21st, this is through Gridwise, my total net profit was $1,121. All right, so $1,121. I had $159 of expenses. And my expenses, I count everything. I count gas. I even count when I buy food. I keep the receipts for everything job related. Anything I buy, equipment rides, that's all, expenses. So keep your receipts. So even counting the expenses, my net profit was $1,121. And I worked a total of 25.9 hours. All right. So no 40 hours a week, 25 hours a week. I drove 559 miles, and I have a mileage deduction of $366. And I did a total of 17 trips, meaning 17 deliveries between dispatch and GoShare and all my apps that I use. So this is just last week. And so my average, Gridwise will also track my averages. So right now, my old job, I started off getting $17 an hour. And after 3 years there, I was at $20 an hour. So right now, with the hours that I work, 25 hours last week that I worked, I made $43 per hour. That's my average. And I averaged $2 per mile. That was my pay rate. And per trip, so every trip that I took, every order that I took, out of the 17, I'm averaging $65.94 per trip. So, and I made over $800 just with dispatch alone. So that's not even counting with the other apps that I use. So compared to my old job, I am doing very good. I've definitely, I can't say it no more. Like, I'm doing better than I was before. That's all that matters. So I highly recommend Gridwise and to track everything. So the last thing I want to do, because I don't want to make this video too long, is I just want to go over the apps that I currently use right now. There's 5 of them that I'm active with right now. I am on the waiting list for Curry, Roadie, Bungee, and I'm in backgrounds for another app that I have not revealed yet, but I should be revealing it shortly. I should be good to go real soon. I'm kind of excited about that one, but we'll see. So I'm active on 5 apps right now. Well, actually, you guys, so you know I do Skipcart, DoorDash, and Favor. That's in my regular car. So that's how I make money. If I don't make a lot of money in my van, I make money in my car with those 3. But the 5 apps that I currently use right now is, well, actually, I'm gonna tell you in order. So I'm rating them from 1 to 5, and in last place, number 5, I have to say it is Freight. Freight has been a nightmare for me. It may be golden for somebody else, but for me, in my market, it sucks. So I get maybe 1 order per month. It's almost impossible to get an order. Like, the orders will pop up on my screen, and by the time I click on it to see what it is and accept it, I can't get it. So it's like very frustrating. I've actually uninstalled the app once before, and I put it back on because they told me the app is better and it's more busier in your market. It sucks. I cannot get an order. Very frustrating. If I relied on Freight as my only source of income, I'll be homeless right now. So definitely Freight is number 5. I think the pay is pretty good for most of the orders, and I do like how they have next day payment, but you just can't get an order. So I mean, I can't like something that I can't get no work. So Freight is bottom, last place on the apps that I use right now. Number 4 is, surprisingly, Dlivrd. So Dlivrd is a catering app. So it's large orders. So your minimum payment is going to be $20. You'll never make less than $20. I actually had signed my wife up for it first, just to get her some more work during the school time hours. And I saw that she was getting a lot of orders. So I'm like, hey, I got the cargo van. I might as well sign up for it. So I signed up, and she's mad because I'm getting all the orders. So I've probably done about 7 now. And the pay ranges from $30 to all the way up to $90 was the most I got, $98 on one of them. So I had to say Dlivrd is definitely a great app to add. I wouldn't use it as your main source, but it has come through pretty much every other day, roughly. And that's a lot. That's extra money. Every week that adds extra money. And it only takes less than an hour to do these orders. From pickup to drop off, less than an hour. So I'm glad I added it, and I have it at number 4 because it's very easy. The app is very easy. They are pretty organized. You can accept the orders the day before. So you already can plan your day out, and you already know how much you're going to get paid and all that good stuff. And they also pay next day. So very next day you get paid. So I like that. So I have them at number 4. Number 3. All right. So number 3, surprisingly, I really hate this app because I think it's, oh man, it's hard to get a order, but I finally got one. I actually posted, my last video was about it. I have to put Dlivrd at number 3. Dlivrd is it's a lot of work out there, but you do have to request the order pretty fast. And because it does, it's not like you could take your time. You have to really race to get the order. You have to request it quickly, and you have to be, I think they do it based on where you're at as well, like how close you are and all that. So I don't understand it completely because I'm new to it, but it took me an entire month to get one order on Dlivrd. And I think it was worth it. The pay was good. The work was easy. I get Dlivrd alerts all day. I just cannot get work. Like, it's hard to request a job. So for that reason, I have them at 3. If it was more consistent, I would definitely have them higher up. But as of right now, yeah, Dlivrd's at number 3. They pay, I want to say, on Tuesdays and Fridays, and they pay through PayPal. So the app is pretty easy. I'm getting kind of used to it. But yeah, it's hard to get work. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. Number 2, I have GoShare. So GoShare, I kind of started with GoShare first, and they are pretty consistent. I haven't done a lot lately, but they do, they have businesses that use GoShare as well as regular customers. I go to living spaces a lot. And I just picked up a ping pong table in my last video. So it's pretty consistent with customers as well as businesses. I know Sherwin-Williams and PPG uses GoShare as well. So I have them at number 2. It's pretty, the pay I don't like. After you complete a job, you get paid like 5 to 7 days later. So that kind of sucks. But and the pay is usually not that good. Like the rate, the mileage, it's usually like 85 cents per mile to $1 something per mile. So not the best, but I mean, it's pretty good. So and I do like that they have their own business cards. You can order business cards. It's GoShare business card, but you could put your name or your business name on there, and by handing them out to people, first-time users, they get a discount and they can request you directly. So I do like that. All right, and of course, number 1, I'm sure you all know, this is the one that gives me the most work, is Dispatch. So I don't know if they're the best out there because there's quite a few apps I have not done yet, but for where I live, my market, Dispatch is definitely number 1. They are very consistent. I think I could get probably 5 to 6 orders a day if I really wanted to. And they do have a lot of cargo van loads, which is great. A lot of these other apps, you can drive your regular car, mid-sized vehicle, pickup trucks, but Dispatch has the most cargo van loads. I know they are trying to add box trucks. I don't know if they created a market for box trucks yet, but I know that's on the way. But for me, the pay, the consistency, the ease of navigating the app, all that stuff, customer support has been pretty good. I can't really complain. They're kind of like my main source of income. That's the app that I turn on and I keep it on. So they pay probably the best as far as miles. I'm probably averaging $2 to $3 per mile with them, and not hard work, very easy work. So I do have them at number 1. They're highly recommended, but your experience might not be the same as mine. I know there's some areas that Dispatch is there and people just can't get no loads. So it all depends on where you live. They're pretty much in every major city though. So that's my top 5. I do hope to add more apps to my my phone. But as of right now, that's my ranking, and I don't want to make this video too long. So appreciate all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one.